Hello everybody, my name is Steven. Welcome to Everything IELTS and welcome to the IELTS Writing Section overview. Oh, scary, it's writing, it's so scary, I know, but I am here to help. This video is just an introduction, just to show you what you will do on the writing section, what it looks like. And that's it. No details, we're not doing a deep dive or anything like that. Just want to show you what it is and what you will do on the test. Okay, and that's it. In later videos, we will go into details and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. But this is an introduction. And really, the IELTS writing section, the only thing you need to know is that it's 1 hour. Okay, you have 1 hour to do it, not 45 minutes. Not 1 hour and a half, you got 1 hour only, and there's 2 tasks. There's 2 different things you must write about it, okay? 2 different things to write about. And that's it, then you go home. You only have 1 hour to do it, and 2 things. It's difficult, but it's not that difficult if you know what to do and if you practice. It's not impossible, I promise you. So that's what I will help you with. So let's go into a little bit of detail so I can show you a little bit more about what we will do. So this is the test. Like I just said before, you have 2 tasks. And do I have my pen here? Let me get my pen tool because I love it. All right, my pen tool. 2 tasks. Boom, boom. You get 2 of them, right? You'll see the time here. The first task is 20 minutes and the second task is 40 minutes. So that's 1 hour, right? 20 plus 40 is 1 hour. That's not a rule. This is not a rule. This is advice. They tell you to 20 minutes for task 1 is a good idea. 40 minutes for task 2 is a good idea. Not a rule. You could do 30-30 if you want. It's up to you. Task 1, you must write at least 150 words, at least. Task 2, you must write at least 250 words. You do not want to write less than that because you will lose points. You don't want to write a lot more than that for there's a few problems with it. I will talk about that in another video. So what do we do? In task 1, we are describing a graph, a chart, a table, a diagram, a process, something like that. You'll see a piece of visual information and you summarize it. You describe it and you summarize it in 150 words. And that's it. That's task 1. Task 2 is a little bit different. Task 2 looks more like an essay. Okay? Usually it will ask your opinion about something. And then you have 250 words to write your opinion. Or it might ask you some problems associated with something and what are some solutions for this? Or it might ask you, oh, what are the advantages of this? What are the disadvantages of this? Talk about it, 250 words. So that's what you're usually doing in task 2. Solutions, problem solutions, advantages, disadvantages, talking about opinions, analyzing arguments. That's what we do. And that's it. You go home. 1 hour, 2 tasks. Bing, bang, boom. You're done. You go home. You get marked on 4 things. Task 1, you get marked on 4 things. Task 2, you get marked on 4 things. Okay, from 0 to 9. Remember, we're talking about these are called band. In IELTS, we're called band descriptors. These are called band descriptors or band scores, and they're always from 0 to 9. 9 means you're an expert at English, you use it very well. 0 means you did not even take the test. So look at task 1, coherence and cohesion. You'll get a mark from 0 to 9. Grammatical range and accuracy, 0 to 9. Lexical resource, stupid word, it means vocabulary, I hate that word, 0 to 9, and task achievement, 0 to 9. Now look at task 2. Ooh, it looks almost the same. Coherence, yeah, we got coherence there. Grammatical range and accuracy, yeah, we got that there. Lexical resource, yeah, we got that here. 3 of the things are the same in task 1 and task 2, just one difference. Task 1 is called task achievement. Task 2, we have something called task response. I will make another video about how these are scored. about the band descriptors and how these things are scored. Just know task achievement, that means in task 1, you're summarizing a graph, right? You're summarizing it. Well, you could be wrong. You could choose the wrong information. You could summarize it inaccurately. You could be wrong. So achievement means how well did you achieve it? Were you successful in achieving the key information? Did you summarize it well? That's an achievement, yes or no? Task response is a little bit different because remember, task 2, you are often writing about opinions, your opinion about something. Your opinion's not right, your opinion's not wrong. Your opinion is maybe developed well or not very developed. So that's the difference, the big difference between task 1 and task 2. And I'll make another video after this in more detail about that. So let's look at some task 1 types very quickly, just some things that you might have to describe or summarize. Bar charts are very, very common. This is what a bar chart looks like. A pie graph, pie chart, same thing. That's what it looks like. You might have a table. I will confess I do not like tables. They're harder for me because the information's not very visual. It's just words and numbers. I like to see visual information, but you have to be prepared for tables. Here is a line graph. That's what a line graph looks like. Maps. Not many people prepare to do maps on IELTS, but it happens. A diagram. A diagram is often used to show you some kind of process, and you'll summarize what that process is, just like this. You might have a stacked bar chart. A stacked bar chart looks like this. There's 3 different elements. Here, 1, 2, 3. In each bar, you get different elements inside the bar. That's called a stacked bar chart. I have seen those. And just so you know, you might have double charts. So you might have 2 pie graphs, contrast and compare. You might have 2 maps, contrast and compare. You might have 2 line graphs, contrast and compare. 2 tables. This is what a full task 1 task will look like. Look, it tells you what the graph shows. The graph below shows ... There's a title here, which is also very helpful. Here's the title. And then we have some units of measurement over here. And then we have some more information over here. This is important because we will use this in our response. We will use all of this information. We will use this. We will use the title here, and we will use the information that we see on the graph for our response. So it's helpful to see all of this. They give you a lot of your response right there. Now let's look at some task 2 types. Again, often it's about your opinion. Some people believe you need money to be happy. Agree or disagree. That's your opinion, right? Do you agree or disagree? A discussion. Some people believe that technology has a beneficial effect. It improves lives. Other people think it has a negative effect. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Look, you need to look at both sides, and you must give your opinion. You don't always give your opinion. You only give your opinion when it asks you to give your opinion. Some people think task 2 is always asking you to give your opinion. That's not true. Look at this. Tourism brings many benefits to a country, but it also comes with some drawbacks. Look at this. Discuss the advantages and the disadvantages of tourism for a country. This is not asking you for your opinion. Do you think there are more advantages or do you think there are more disadvantages? This does not ask you that, so you do not write about that. Oh, I think there are more benefits for tourism. Can't do that because it did not ask you to do that. Be very careful when you are reading the task. Problem solutions, the internet. Oh, this has changed the way people consume information, but it's created some problems. What are the most serious problems, and what are some solutions that you can suggest? That's another common task type. And last but not least, maybe the most difficult, you get 2 questions. Some people say that children now have unhealthy lives and they are not active. Now look, there's 2 questions here. Do you think it's true? Do you think children are unhealthy? Yes or no? Do you agree? And the second question, this is important because many people miss the second question. Whose responsibility is it to teach children to be healthy? There is another question there. You must include answers or responses to both questions. You cannot only answer one question. That is a big problem. So this is why we practice IELTS. This is why we study IELTS, to know exactly what we need to do on the test. So that's it. That's really the IELTS section in a nutshell. You got 1 hour. You've got 2 tasks. Task 1, describing, summarizing a chart or a graph. Task 2, usually giving your opinion about something. It's like an essay, a problem or a solution, advantages, disadvantages, something like that. And that's it. So 1 hour for 2 tasks. In the next video, I will talk about how the IELTS is scored. I will go more into detail about coherence and cohesion, task achievement, all of that good stuff. So stay tuned for the next video, and thank you for watching this one. I appreciate it. See you next time.